Hey guys, Trader Garage here again. Just doing some engine work on the LS, and I found out it's not like a true LS, it's an LM7 out of, what was it, an 01 through 004 GMC. It was kind of like a experimental block, so they used like an LS3, I think, crank or LS1 crank and some other stuff, and it's the heaviest LS they ever built, but stock bottom end, everything, stock bolts, stock, pistons and stuff. They say this block can handle up to 850 horsepower, which is pretty fucking good. So I'm just gonna replace these, piston rod bolts, because I hear these are somewhat weak, and I'll put some better ones in it. And I guess it'll basically be 1,000 horsepower bottom end. There's cap number 2. I'm just pushing out the pistons right now to check everything. So let's see if I can push it out with one hand. It's kind of a bitch. Want to hold this? Yep. Here, 1 second. Oh. Okay. They don't look too bad, really. The rings are still sharp. That's pretty fucking tight. Pressed in there. Pretty good. Let's see. Just line these back up. So, now the build's going good. So, I'll get back to you in another video when we're probably about to get the crank out or something, or we break something. So, see you then. Part 2 of this video, I got all the pistons out and everything looks smooth. This is just some carbon, carbon buildup, where the skirts never touch. So we get that all cleaned up. All these look good. The only problem with this motor was this bearing spun, like I said, and I mean it ain't too bad, but we'll have to check the clearances and see how well it's gonna hold a bearing in, because I don't want it to spin again while I'm trying to win a race or some bullshit. So other than that, looks good. Checked over the heads, looked for cracks. I've never heard of a LS head cracking, but you never know. And the crank really isn't too bad. That's where the bearing spun. Some grooves, I could probably get that cut out. Clean up all these tabs for the crank sensor, because I don't know if I'm going to use it, if it, the wiring harness needs it, but I'm guessing it does. But hopefully there's not too much other stuff bad, because in these bearings you can see a little bit of metal. Where's my finger? Right there. So metal did go through the block and stuff. But really it's not too bad. So I don't know, I tried taking, I started taking this fender off just because I want to take all of this fender stuff out, lighten it up. I just got a shit ton more bolts along, this seam I gotta take off, and this fender can come off. The whole front end's gonna get taken off one of these days, and just think of a design that I could run, piping, make it lighter, and get rid of all this fender, just keep the outside, outside on it, which would do good, work good. Fucking plastic shit. That's the inner fender lining. So that'll probably be about it for this video. Thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time.